So today we're gonna go over our runner, all right? Now this is gonna be our Freakin Fitness standard runner. As you can see, it's very nice and beautiful, and I'm gonna go ahead and go over a couple tips and tricks on how to maximize full potential on here when you're doing your sprints and when you're doing your sled pushes, and that's something that you're gonna be seeing in your programming as well. Now, the number one thing that when you see on a runner here, it is not motorized, all right? So meaning that it's self-propelled. So when you get on this treadmill, safety is the first thing. So whenever you step on, you always wanna step onto the sides of the treadmill. Now from here, you're completely safe. So if you're running and you're going full speed and you need to dismount, place the hands to the side, place both hands to the side and feet, and then you'll be nice and solid. Now, when you step on, when you're ever going for a sprint, you wanna focus on hitting the ball of your foot, all right? So a lot of you guys heel strike, okay? When you heel strike and coming down, you're minimizing your potential and full muscle activation as you go into the treadmill to prepare yourself forward. Now, if we're going in and we're going as fast as we possibly can and we're striking high, this treadmill is gonna move so much faster, right? Now, if you strike too low, treadmill's not gonna move at all, right? So you wanna have that sweet spot right here, right where the dial is between the two handlebars is where you're gonna strike every single time when you're going on this treadmill. Now from here, I'm on the ball of my feet. I'm striking, I'm keeping a nice easy pace as I go. If I want to increase the pace, I just go ahead and drive my knees higher. Now that's the objective, is driving those knees, striking with the ball of your foot, pulling that band all the way back, and then going into the next step, pulling all the way back, driving the knees up and down. Now for safety, especially when you're getting accustomed to this, start off with two hands on so you can find your equilibrium. Once you find the equilibrium, then you go ahead and take one hand off. Go for that jog nice and easy. Then when you feel completely secure, then you go ahead and take both hands off. But you're making sure that you're not going for a heel strike, you're going for the ball of your foot. So that'll stop a full extension of the leg, more of activation of the quad, and then taking in that hamstring on the way back. All right, so now we're gonna go over the sled push on this mechanism here, which is gonna be super beneficial for you guys, and it's so quick to do, all right? So you have a little dial on the right-hand side. From here, you're gonna be adjusting so that the belt is completely loose, or we tighten all the way up to level 6. And then now, if you see, I have no hands on, and I'm not running, and the belt is barely moving, okay? Now from here, the optimal position that you wanna be in is leaning forward, so that way your feet can strike higher on the band as you're running. So meaning, if I'm 6'5", I have my hands here and I'm striking back here, I'm not really doing much work and the band is flying up as I'm pressing down. So we want to maximize, we want to lean forward and drive through the top of the treadmill as we grind down. Now, the muscle activation you'll feel a lot of is going to be quads, hamstrings, but mainly calves, due to the fact that I am striking up the ball of my foot, not my heels, okay? So you want that knee to drive, strike force, drive, strike force, drive, strike force, and then from here you can walk or you can increase the speed as you lean forward, depending on the stimulus of the exercise. But the objective is not to step down in the middle of the treadmill. Why? You're not gonna get most momentum. You're gonna put a lot of effort with no distance. Go forward, lean forward, use those handlebars to your advantage, and then go ahead and output as much energy as you possibly can to go ahead and get this workout completed.